Tateric, Nectar of the Gods. Hey, look, I had everything planned out. I was going to ride downtown, do a quick intro on the way into DC, had 3 stops planned: Lincoln Memorial, Martin Luther King Memorial, Capitol Building. Just a video to kind of show what's going on around DC right now with everybody kind of sequestered in their homes and doing the social distancing thing. Maybe do a little POV photography, I don't know. Had it all planned out. Things started out okay for the first, 30 seconds or so, and then reality happens. As usual, things don't go as planned. One of the things that you learn when you start a YouTube channel and you're out recording content is that no matter how well you think you have things planned out, something's going to throw you a curve. Technical problems, people walking into your shot. If you're like me, I don't script stuff, so I kind of just know what I want to talk about, and then I edit around that when I get back. Sometimes you lose your train of thought as things start to go bad, then you get further off track. It can just be a mess, and it certainly was yesterday. When I got back home, my first thought was just delete all that stuff and then try to go back down today or tomorrow and do it over again. But then as I was kind of looking at the footage and thinking about things, I thought, well, why don't I just go ahead and put together some type of a video to put out there to kind of show the stuff that goes wrong. Let people see the warts. Stuff happens, what are you going to do? So anyway, it's pretty long. I'm going to split this into 2 parts. This is part 1. Take a look, and what else you're going to do today. You're probably sitting around home trying to stay busy watching videos anyway. Maybe you'll get a laugh, maybe you'll learn something. Tomorrow I'll drop part 2, and I'll go back out and try again. Let's take a look. Well, hey there, sunshine. How you doing? It's been a hell of a 2 weeks, hasn't it? Holy crap. You know, not only are we all dealing with all the health stuff going on, but I know some of us have to deal with the way a lot of people are losing their frickin' minds. Quite frankly, a lot of them losing their damn integrity. Or it could be they never had any to begin with, and just their true character shining through. You know, stuff like that happens when times get challenging. All I know is I can't take it anymore. I just stopped at the gas station and got a tank full of social distancing here. Grabbed what I consider could be the perfect camera for riders, the Fujifilm X100v. And Sophie and I are heading down to Washington, D.C.
Hey, Siri.
Why did it just say, hey, Siri? I didn't say, hey, Siri. Technology. Anyway, we're heading down to D.C. to see what we can see. Maybe do a little POV photography. What I understand from Volts, the streets down there are pretty bare. I usually hate going to DC because I don't like dealing with the tourists, and it's really dangerous driving or riding down there because, you know, people aren't paying attention and they're like, oh my God, look over there, there's the White House, and then boom, they hit you. You know, it's just not a place that I like to hang out. But it could be different today. The last time I did something like this was during the closure, when the feds closed all the monuments and everything while the Democrats and Republicans were acting like children. And I went down, like a lot of people did, and kind of voiced our displeasure and hopped over the barriers. So it'll be interesting to go down and kind of see DC from a different perspective now. I don't know, probably talk a little bit, and we'll probably talk a little bit about this coronavirus and why I think you know, one of the messages that's not getting out that's really important. We need to start getting out. People need to pay attention.
One more moment.
You need to stay positive. So come on with me. What else are you going to do? You're probably working from home or not working from home.
Please try again.
You can't hang out with your buddies, you know. So you might as well just hang out with me and Sophie for a little bit. Well, there goes my old office building over there. Otherwise known as the Pentagon. I can't see it now. The road got in the way. I don't know when they're going to be done with the Jefferson Memorial. Damn thing looks like a porcupine. Wow, it's kind of crazy. It's like supposed to be 80 something today. Weather's definitely good right now. And there's hardly anybody out here on the National Mall. That's highly unusual for those of you that aren't here in the DC area. Looks like people out getting some exercise. That's good. Yeah, we should be able to get some, hopefully some nice photos if the weather holds out. That's kind of strange. It was supposed to be clear today, but see all these damn clouds and everything up there. Damn, you could have gone, dude. Yeah, and you drive a BMW. I mean, I drive a BMW. I'd have been right over there. You know, us BMW drivers have a reputation to uphold. So, hey, how many utility workers does it take to change a light bulb? Pay parking, 3-hour limit. We'll just give this a shot. Can we park here? I guess we can. Looks like we can. Who knows? We'll see. We're coming up here on the Lincoln Memorial. I parked, found a spot for Sophie over there on the street. There's actually quite a few more people here than I had anticipated would be here, which is kind of cool, because that means that people are getting out, getting some fresh air, not staying cooped up. I think that's really important. Can't tell you how important it is while we're dealing with all of this to stay positive. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of bad, but you know, fixating on that stuff and getting depressed only makes things worse. Wow, check that out. So that is, that's the reflecting pool. Wow. In all the years that I've been coming to DC, and all the years I've lived up in this area, this is a sight I've never seen. That's crazy. It's insane. See if we can just get these people out of the frame. Wow. So of course I get down here and it starts raining. It's just been one of those few weeks. Anyway, what I was saying earlier is I think it's really important to stay positive. Miss Percy and I are doing everything we can to, stay proactive and focused on doing the stuff we should be doing. Ooh, a little hot. So go figure. So go figure. Get here and it starts raining. Hopefully this won't be around here too long. So as I was saying earlier, here comes someone walking in my shot. It's it's really important. Oh my God. So go figure, I get here and it starts raining, but hopefully this isn't going to last too long. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, it's really important to stay positive right now with everything going on. It's I know it's a little difficult to do. We're all dealing with the health aspects of this. We're all dealing with the economic aspects of this, but some of us are dealing with both sides of that. Trying to run a business and stay in business and take care of your employees. It's a heavy burden on top of everything else that's going on. But the last thing we need to do is let ourselves get depressed, right? I mean, we don't control 100% of this, but there are things that we do control. Things that we can do to help. There are things that we can do to help keep the spread of this down. Control when it peaks. It's all the stuff the government's asking us to do, kind of staying away from other people. I know it may sound a little strange because I'm down here in D.C. today, but as you can see, there are quite a few other people are too. Nobody's getting together in big groups. We're just kind of staying away from each other. But anyway, key to staying positive, and I know this can be hard to do because I think a lot of us are kind of glued to the TV and we're glued to the internet and we're trying to take in all this information, that's coming out of everywhere. But if you want to stay positive and you want to stay in a mode where you feel like you're doing things that are constructive, one of the most important things to do is make sure that you're getting your information from valid sources. Right, and there are a lot of sources out there right now, including a lot of our politicians here in the U.S. that, quite frankly, are just putting out a bunch of bullshit. Listen to the scientists. We don't have a lot of data on this because in the U.S. we were late to start testing, so we missed our opportunity to kind of get a collective baseline and then monitor that baseline as this thing started spreading across the country. We'll never get that time back. But anybody that tells you right now that there's a magic drug out there or we're going to have a cure for this in 2 weeks, they're just full of shit. So don't get your hopes up. Don't listen to those people. Like I said, listen to the scientists. Take their advice. know that this will run its course, but also know that things aren't going to be the way they were before when we come out on the other side of that. I mean, we just have to accept that. It was the same thing when we went through the financial crisis. Things never got back to where they were. The reality changed. And it'll change with this too. But, you know, with that will come opportunity. Anytime we're ever challenged, there's always opportunity that's created. So think about that. You know, look for where those opportunities might be for you on the other side. Looks like the drizzle stopped. So speaking of opportunity, I just got the opportunity to get the heck out of the rain. So we're gonna hop on the bike and move on to the next location, or maybe try to find a garage to pull into. Hopefully this stuff's gonna blow over pretty soon. But anyway, we were talking about opportunity and seeking opportunity, and you know, as bad as things are, there are a lot of opportunities to be had in getting through the days as we deal with this stuff. You know, obviously you've got probably have a lot of time that you didn't have before, or time that you were devoting to other stuff that you can't devote to now that is available. So how about doing something constructive with that? There's all kinds of online training courses for all kinds of stuff. Crafts, tech, photography, art, whatever. This guy, I guess he's gonna go, or not gonna go. But then start looking at the industries that you're in. Haha, I forgot my gloves. I was in such a hurry.